A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. The little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Hospitality Day. An ear. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. That's like the 300th reason not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Right, this is the one thing that is a sign that maybe people get to come back from the quarantine. Because everybody, otherwise it seemed like everybody was just dying. But no one ever comes back. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's gotten us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time we'll need two. Doesn't matter who, just hand two of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens to stubborn assholes like you who get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. No. Those are both probably humans. We'll get them back soon. Thank you. That's what I get for being like, well, maybe the burn victim will get taken away. Okay, so you show up even when my house hasn't been plagued by a million deaths, because I'm actually doing solid right now. I've only had to kill one person, but maybe any is bad. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you. Yes. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes, death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think a few of us are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So, perhaps, let them stay. Yes, I doubt it shall take very long. Pain in the ass. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? Heh, that's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though? Lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Visitors keep showing up, but I've got a gun of my own. So you're trying to keep order good too. Good. But I don't trust you. I need to see this all through on my own terms, and I intend to. You rest up. We'll talk later. Oh boy. Oh, someone's still gonna come. Yep. Hello, delivery here. You're kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check. Same as always. They noticed his eyes. Red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him, or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from lack of sleep? They gonna drag me off in one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress it, you'll be fine. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Take your order, and I'll be on my way. Have a good night. Gave me cigarettes? Did I misclick when I ordered coffee, or is he getting the order wrong? Shit, did I misclick? I don't know what cigarettes do. Shit. Oh my god. Hey pal. Listen, I'm kinda knee deep in the shit right now. Mind if I sorta... No, we're not doing that voice. Mind if I sorta lay down here for a bit? Lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger and then... Well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to your car? Those damn FEMA asshats jacked my ride. So I was driving this fare, right? But I noticed his teeth were too white. Way too white, you know? So I kinda snuck him over to FEMA, and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first they praised me like, good job, citizen. Help us help you, yada yada. But then... jackasses dragged me away from the car, turns out. They wanted me in the slammer too. So I kinda cracked one of them with a bottle I sorta had stashed in my coat, and I legged it. Phew, thanks pal. Why is that the face you're making when good things happen? Just remember, don't trust those fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. I started doing a gravelly voice and it's like, no. I can do a gravelly voice for a very short amount of time and then it'll immediately like have consequences for me and my ability to speak. And it's like, Jesus Christ. I think I just can't open this. I think you only open this in the cat storyline or when the mushroom guy shows up. Does he tell you how to go down there? And I think maybe the mushroom guy only shows up when you bring the cat in because it seems like he's not showing up in this storyline either. Wild. I'm back down to 3 and I don't have a coffee. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. That's not really evacuated. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today: bleeding gums. If an individual shows this condition comes to your door, do not engage. The fact that you can't even check people at your door is wild, given that seems like the premise of the game. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on the dangerous new cult. They say bleeding gums and then they just show somebody with red gums, which is the normal color that gums are, and there's no blood. That's weird. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are encouraged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. So I have... anything else in here, by the way? Nope. So I have cigarettes now. Maybe I should smoke cigarettes because they'd ruin my teeth, right? I don't know what they do. It's been a while since I smoked. Last time was probably after everyone left, I guess. I got the achievement Sommelier. Fill your belly. Also a rare achievement that people don't normally get, apparently. I wonder if that is for trying every type of substance or something. Eight, 9, 1, 5, 3, 3. Yeah, I think the invalid numbers are just permanent. I wouldn't really expect them to come back. 7, 9, 4, 4, 8, 7. Yeah, they can't accept an order yet. I wonder if I misclicked on cigarettes. I said out loud my strategy was to pick coffee every day. But like maybe I misclicked. That would suck. Or maybe like the order just gets fucked up at this point, because I could see that happening. People fuck up their orders all the time when it's not the apocalypse. Man, she's gone, and you don't even talk to me. You're pretty clearly a human at this point, because God, you've had a million chances to kill somebody. I'm amazed. I think he's now survived with me longer than any character ever in any other playthrough. That might not be true, but it definitely feels like a long time. Honestly, the wormhole lady and the closet person both lasted a pretty long time at the beginning of last playthrough, and the like abusive husband was around here for a while, so it's hard to say. Man, I thought they were a human too, so that's a pain in the ass that they're gone. You suck, but you're probably a human because I've also investigated you 100 years already. What a world. Sir, you're still here? Remarkable, you addressed me with respect. Shame it's too little, too late. I'll be reporting all of this very soon. Reporting what? You're not fooling me anymore. I know exactly who you are. This isn't your home. No, no, no. You murdered the owner. You're impersonating him, and I'll be contacting FEMA. That's right, they'll come after you. Bullshit. Oh, I will report this, and they will come. Just you wait. Whatever, get out. No, 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 you're not getting away with this. I'm staying right here until FEMA arrives. I'll tell them everything that what you've done and just how dangerous you are. You wouldn't dare. I will absolutely shoot if you don't leave. They'll get you in the end. You wouldn't dare. Better leave before I shoot. I won't let you escape, FEMA, not unless it's over my dead body. You leave me no choice, and neither do you. Well, you really just get stuck having to shoot him. You're a visitor, a murderer. You are not human. He said the thing, he said the thing, he said the thing. No, it's against the law. Well, I just got an achievement called I am the law. I just watched that movie like 2 days ago with Ka and everybody, with Ka and Illusory. That's funny. I had just watched the first Judge Dredd for the first time. What a piece of shit. Wow. He literally just corners you into a storyline where you have to kill him after he's here for a few days. Alright, well he sucks. Jesus. Oh, you're all here. When the fuck did you get here? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her. Death. Why do you tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia, we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. The death is our purpose, and we are her followers. I think I'm gonna save time by not talking to these guys. I talked to them every day last time, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the same conversations at the same time. They have the same schedule. They join on one day and then leave on a specific day if they manage to not die. So I guess we'll just wait that out. I'm already pretty sure, human, you don't have any more dialogue, surprisingly. So we're not doing great. We're down to just... because he's dead and they took 2 people, so now we're down to just the burn victim. Oh, this guy's here. So goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while putting out fires. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. You think FEMA's coming after you? Really hope not, you know? Yeah, I kinda messed up, heading to FEMA like that. Should've known they'd try to snatch me too, you know? I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened, alright? Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger will try to put a bullet in you. Ugh. I'm surprised you're even working. It's an insane job to try to do, I feel like. I need to check you. Hey man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen, I'm not saying no, but you'll see for yourself. Uh-huh. I always kind of kept an eye on mine, even whitened them when I was a kid. Uh-huh. Okay. The corpse bride is gone, landlord is dead. We can remove the notes for them. I'll call this guy the narc. Perfect teeth. My folks used to tell me my smile was the first thing people'd see. First impressions and all that. Work habits, can't shake them, so I kinda got insomnia now. Red eyes, rapid movement. Uh-huh. Ever since they took my car, I can't sleep at night. Work habits, you know? Watching who's driving behind me, who's staring, who's staying eerily quiet, can't shake it. I feel like it's gonna be a repeat of the FEMA officer that came in and had every symptom and then I shot him and he was a human. Armpits? Alright, normal. Except when I drive too long, it makes my shoulders ache, you know? Sometimes I can't even lift my arms. But hey, I'm kind of used to it, especially now. Buh. See. Updating my notes. I'm not sure if I'm ready to shoot him yet, but it's just like, it's two bad signs already. Unfortunately, the game just leaves you in a situation where you can never know if you're doing it right. You make a noise at me? Did I forget to do you? I'm amazed how I can just forget to do stuff. Ahem. Ah, where is it? This is... if FEMA kicked you out... If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. Alright, this is the note about the house next door, yeah. It's close to the hermit's place. Everyone calls us the hermit, like we have a reputation. We won't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare us food, please help us. We really need it. It's rough because like, we check people's symptoms and all of them have a story kind of covering why they might look like that. And they also act as suspicious as possible to make you wonder. It's just rough. I think you can just click on the bed right away again and just not even come out here. And just skip the entire night. Probably not. You probably have to click on whoever's... It probably says you can't go to sleep because someone's knocking on the door. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Yeah, the people that took shelter in the house then get killed by the hunter. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they finally got around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. I swear that's a Disco Elysium reference, right? You alright? Finally, some kind of shelter. Who did this to you? I did this to myself. I had to sacrifice my eyes to keep from losing my mind. I thought I could erase the monstrous image if I ripped them out. Now I see nothing but an endless void. You mean the pale man? You really think a pale man is all it would take for me to rip my eyes from their sockets? No. Oh no, there's something far worse out there. Bigger. Stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Thank you. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Damn. Will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? Did you just lose your eyes today? I think it's gonna be harder to sleep because you're healing from your eyes being ripped out.
You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word, but what a word it is. You know what I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you.
I don't feel anything.
Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't you try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now.
I don't understand.
It's simple. Let's give it a try, but first, you alone?
I'm not alone.
Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again.
Yeah, hi. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot I can barely breathe, and people are acting all weird. Shooting and fighting each other, I don't get it. Do you not watch TV? Wait, you seriously don't know what's happening? No, I don't. The news freaks me out, so I just try to ignore it. But my parents watch it. One morning I woke up and they were going crazy. Said they had to leave right away. That was a whole week ago. They still haven't come back. I keep waiting, but they're just gone. I need to know the truth. Where'd they go? So please, tell me what's happening. The sun's exploding, it's burning people alive. God, what if the sun burned them up? This is a nightmare. What am I supposed to do now? Do I let another person in? I've currently got 4 people, which is a lot of people. 7 if you count the cultists, and I need to check people as best I can so that I can find out if they're going to kill the cultists or not, which will then kill me. I think I have to turn them around, because I don't have coffee to get more energy. You should leave. I don't even know what to do. Maybe you want something from me? How about coffee? I also have some gum. I only have a few pieces left, but they're yours if you want them. Coffee and gum. I do want coffee. But I'm still not sure about the new guy, let alone the person with no eyes. What if they gouged out their eyes because they were a visitor symptom? I don't take bribes. Yeah, it's probably the safer option. I'll go back home, just in case they return. Yeah, they'll come back soon, I'm sure. I think. I hope. Bye, stranger. What did it mean when he said that one of my people is deathless? Is that the visitor saying that one of the people in my house is currently a visitor? Like, is that a check? A guarantee? I don't know. Hey, has a girl in a poncho and purple hair been by here? If you're looking for the brothel that's up the street, better not talk like that about my daughter. I've been searching for her since this whole mess began. I have no clue where she is. The second I find her, we're leaving this place. She's not here. Bye. Wait, hold up. I need shelter for a few days. FEMA's looking for me because I know things. Certain things the government wouldn't want anyone else to find out. I swear, as soon as FEMA leaves the area, I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. You should leave. Then here's one thing you need to learn. Leaving people on death's doorstep isn't right. But I won't die. Never. And you and I will meet again. I'm sorry. It's too many people. I have to check people. I'm trying to get the good ending this time if I can. Or at least a different ending. It'll be a little disappointing if I get to the last day and then there's a visitor in the place and I just get the exact same ending again. But we would have seen different people, I guess. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 0451. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. This guy always looks like Leon Kennedy to me. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. Oh god, I'm down to 2 now? Diplomacy day, yeah. Why am I down to 2 energy? I'm even lower now. I can't check shit. Oh, this sucks. At least my best bud's still alive. Just hanging out. I don't know if when he said that there's a deathless among us, if they mean that we have a visitor. Which I think it's the narc that turned the guy in, or it's the eyeless one. Would they count it as compared to somebody that just walked in 1 second ago? So dark. Tell me, what did you see? You don't want to know. Trust me. It's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, I'd be free of that thing. But it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. This person seems suspicious. You can check on me all you want, but nothing will change. All of this is temporary. I can't check eyes, which is the ones I like to check half the time. Teeth? By the way, they are the last witnesses. Eerily perfect teeth, frankly. Okay, eyeless one. Perfect teeth. I chewed on the truth, choking on it, until it clogged my throat. I clenched my fists, my knuckles white as my gaze brushed over it. Now my hands grasp at emptiness, waiting for the sweet embrace of death to wipe it all from my mind. When somebody felt haunted like this, they turned out to be a visitor last time. I think it was the wormhole girl. They just had something under their belly and they just exploded everybody. Which itself was like, I didn't know that was part of what being a visitor is. Is that a recurring thing with the visitors? Seem of all things, just checking under somebody's shirt to find out that they have a wormhole in there. It seems a lot easier than all the other things we check. It's tempting to check the eyes just because you want to know like what the game's going to show in that case, but it just feels wasteful if they're supposedly missing their eyes. Are they moving? Their hands look normal. I think they're just bloody from gouging their own eyes out. I'm so hesitant to count the teeth in general. Good. It hasn't drained everything from me yet. But I devoured, screaming, vomited, tore myself apart. Skull split wide, brains oozing through walls, doors, windows, and it was there. I'm not ready for, I don't know if I'm ready to assume the traumatized person is actually up to stuff, but my stamina is so low. Is that what smoking does? Does it get low the next day when you're not smoking or something? Do I have withdrawals from smoking now? God damn it. Where is it? There it is. 7, 9, 4, 4, 8, 7. I can't get another order. I should have got the coffee from that guy. My tools are so limited right now. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't know if I can confidently shoot people. Do I shoot the narc? He has 3 negative signs. He has perfect teeth, red eyes, rapid movement, and he also like was being hunted by FEMA, but we don't know if we should go on that much. I don't know. I'm gonna hand him the notice. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. I don't know, man. They're gonna take somebody regardless. I'd prefer that to be who, I guess. Because he has the most signs out of anyone so far. I miss when I had 2 energy every day. That was so strong. When I had 4 energy every day instead of 2, I mean. I think I said 2 a second ago, which is wrong. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of the world has gone too far. Is he coming for me now? Cultists pile firewood in a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocents' lives will be lost in their claws? This reminds me of the paranoia of some conservative people I know, where it's like the idea that the insane is the world is so chaotic and evil and bloodthirsty and dangerous and so on. It's like I imagine them just looking outside their windows and just like, oh, the cultists are setting up the pyres right in my backyard. Like the fact that everyone's specifically doing stuff right around our house it gets increasingly surreal as the game goes on. You're like, why right here? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. He's planning to burn down the whole village. Does he not know these people are in quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. What catastrophe? A fucking major one. The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they expect us to adhere to are impossible. If we don't figure out a way to survive, everyone else will decide for us. What's it going to take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have there, just 2. Y'all have taken the majority of the people I've had. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors, or we never meet again. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling's mutual. Oh, they took both of them. Well, those are both the people that I was worried about, I guess. That's all. Have a nice night. Those are the main candidates for when they were like, when the guy was like, do you have a, they're talking about there being a deathless one? And I need to worry about whether there'll be 2 later. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're alive. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you are tired too, of all the noise, these oppressive times, the confusion. Death spoke to me not long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means yet, but it does sound tempting, yes? Are they gone now? That really went by really quickly this time, from this perspective. I really agonized over it last time, but this time I just kind of ignored it. I'm back. I tried to find someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spell it all out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. This feels relevant to the idea of stochastic terrorism, when you have, like, various political figures and pundits demonizing groups of people, and with the hopes that somebody else will act on the crime, will act on the violence, and then the people that are saying the stuff aren't culpable because they didn't actually do the violence. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. Only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Hands? Clean. Yeah. Of fucking course they're clean. Let me tell you something. Here's a tip. The ones who look normal, they're always the first to turn. What? You shoot well, that's because you shoot everybody that doesn't look normal. I haven't got time for this bullshit. I'll test you properly next time. Oh god. Oh god. There's so much happening at once. I feel like I'm gonna die of death-itis. Ugh.